heard a car door shut, and then that's how I hurt my shoulder jumping out a window. Welcome into Wideside Sports, everybody. I'm Randy Fraley, sitting alongside the COVID cowboy, Seth Evans.
I like that. The COVID cowboy. It's
Yeah,
nice.
you
Got
like
a ring
that?
to it, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how long it's going to last.
Yeah,
I mean,
hopefully,
seems like forever the way it's sounding.
yeah. I mean, I could be the COVID cowboy. I don't know if I'm a cowboy, though.
Well, you got flannel on today.
Yeah, but I wear flannel with sweats and shorts, so, I mean, I'm not really a cowboy, you know?
Yeah, but flannel, I just automatically go with you're a cowboy.
Each day...
I don't want to be a cowboy.
each day of this virus, when I don't leave my home, I try to embrace how poor can I look, you know?
Yeah.
And that's really what I'm going for with my flannel has holes in it, and I don't wear shoes a lot.
Just flip-flops?
No, I just don't wear shoes. Like, I go barefoot.
Just around the house?
I mean, if I sit outside, I don't wear shoes.
No, I can't do that. I've never been that person. Like,
No.
I don't walk barefoot around my house. I don't know. You know.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, do you wear socks when you sleep?
No.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I mean,
No. Even if, like, I might not have socks on, you know, maybe I'm laying on the couch watching TV.
Yeah.
And then if I get up to go get something, I'll have, like, some flip-flops next to the couch. I'll just throw those on and walk through that. I don't know why. Huh. I've just always been that way.
Kind of like a public shower. You gotta
yeah. It's my own house. I don't know what fluids are on the floor. I mean,
yeah.
God knows where I've been.
The bad
You'd
part
think
is
I would, but
yeah, I don't even know. We got that tile and the wood flooring. Sometimes it gets cold in the winter.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, I get it. You know, I mean, I get
that's
it.
why I had. 'Cause I have wood floors, obviously tile in my kitchen, and I had wood floors throughout in my bedroom and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had to put some carpet down in the bedrooms. That just ain't happening. Yeah. I mean, not happening. And as I get older, you know, your feet hurt a little bit more, and getting started in the morning, you kind of got to loosen up.
Yeah, that's the one part I'm gonna regret in about a year is the stairs. Yeah, I don't know why a year. I already hate them now. Like to let the dogs out in the night or something like that. It sucks.
That first floor master bedroom is a giant thing.
Yeah, it is.
It really is.
I don't like the steps. I mean, I get them. I mean, I get, you know, it's a 2-story house, whatever. But they suck. They suck. I don't like them in the mornings. You know, I mean, my back hurts. My legs hurt. They don't work. I feel like I'm going to fall down the stairs every time I walk down the stairs.
I feel like I'm going to have to, my knees hurt so much I have to walk down the stairs backwards, take a little.
Am I the only one who goes down the stairs sideways? Like at an angle?
I think my grandma does.
Okay. Well, yeah, I do that
Last
in the morning.
time I seen her go downstairs, that's how she did it.
That's my knees got to loosen up in the mornings. I mean, they just do.
I mean, you spend a lot of time on them.
I do. I do.
It's not easy on them.
It's not. It's very difficult, and but it's a life I chose, you know?
Yeah.
I chose that route, and that's the way I'm going with it.
Hey, you got to pay the bills some way.
That's the only way I can do it.
That is why you're the COVID cowboy.
You know,
Two guns,
both hands.
Get them in both hands. Mostly, I was going to say boys and girls, but mostly boys.
I'm a snake handler.
I'll tell you what, though, on the getting older side, you know, they say like every 7 years, like you completely change. Like you could get rid of allergies, or maybe you get some, and then obviously your taste and everything like that. I'm a big spicy food guy.
Yeah.
You know, I like my stuff hot. In the last month or so, spicy food just lights me up.
Oh.
And I'm talking like a jalapeno.
Oh, really?
Which that is nothing. Like I just eat jalapenos. I mean, but now it's like, ooh, that's got a little heat to it. Going,
what the fuck?
You know, or the fire sauce.
Oh yeah,
at Taco Bell. Nothing. I put multiples. Put one on.
Oh,
it's like,
God.
Ooh, this little warm. Like, oh my God.
I'm turning into a pussy.
I'm a giant pussy now. When I make a pot of chili, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might just sit there and sweat.
Hey, good thing you don't have to make chili till next fall.
I mean, it's supposed to snow tomorrow. Who knows?
I know it. God, got to put a pot on. Got to make a pot of chili.
Yeah, it's been a while since I almost shit my pants. I better make some chili.
that was during college I lived with my grandparents, so I didn't have to pay the stuff of the college dorms and shit. And it was the one bad thing when I still, because I lived there all year round in the summer and stuff, and they would make chili and fucking chicken and noodles and stuff in the dead middle of fucking summer. Like, that's not a summer food.
I'm gonna eat it, but
I complained a little bit just because I know that they like to hear me complain.
Yeah.
But I was just like, what the hell? I think the one time it was my grandmother made vegetable soup in like July. I don't like vegetable soup if it's fucking cold. And I said, are you shitting me? And she looked at me and she goes, why don't you make your own fucking dinner? And I went, okay, Grandma, thank you.
I mean, I'll have the vegetable soup, but I just want you to know I'm upset.
Yeah. So,
if you're going to make chili in the summertime, you better be cranking that AC down to about 65.
I know it. I'm like, I can grill. I mean, I can stand outside and grill. I mean, I don't need to.
I don't really want to, though. Always like that. That's always mine of the, boy, that sounds good. I'm going to get the grill out, maybe make something on the grill. And then by the time it's time to do that, it's like, yeah, I don't feel like doing that anymore. At 2:00, it sounded like a good idea. At 6:30, nah.
See, I love to grill. That's one thing that I will do whenever. It doesn't matter. I mean, I just like, for some reason, I just enjoy grilling.
I bought one and I was going to do a lot of grilling. And then by the time I put it together, I was done with that shit. Haven't used it. Had it for a year and a half.
Oh,
still inside.
Nice. Okay. Well,
brand new.
Well, I mean, I didn't pay for my grill. I didn't pay for my grill, so it was kind of nice.
Oh, you steal it?
Kind of. I mean, my bachelor people, what do you want to call it, a wedding party? Yeah, they bought it for me. My friends did. Nice. Yeah, as like a wedding gift.
Yeah, that's nice of them.
Yeah, it was really nice of them. It's a really nice grill. So, I mean, I feel like to owe them, I should use it. But, but I like to do it, so it's cool.
Yeah, I always kind of wanted one of those, like a Traeger kind of smoker, like a wood pellet thing. And they're just super, super expensive.
Yeah.
But I think they have, being a single guy, they have like almost like a tailgate one.
Oh, okay.
That's like
small,
15 inches wide or whatever. It's something like can do like 4 or 6 hamburgers at a time.
Oh, okay.
Something that size. Like, and that alone, just that, is $400.
Wow.
Like, boy, you guys are proud of this shit. I mean,
is Blackstone a big fancy grill?
I don't know.
I've heard the name a lot. I mean, they sell them at Walmart, so I wasn't really sure.
Probably not. Then.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But it's like one of those flat top grills you see.
Oh yeah,
like in the restaurants and stuff.
Yeah.
Which mine's not, but I went and bought a flat grill platform. You just stick over top of the grates, and it works the same.
Perfect.
Yeah, so that's what I've been using.
But there just is something about it, man. Even if you're just doing a hamburger, it tastes so much better.
Yeah, all the grease doesn't drip down into the stuff. It stays up there.
Yeah.
I made breakfast on it the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, eggs, sausage.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I bought this for a reason. And on the cover of it was breakfast. So I was thinking, okay, well, I mean, if the cover says I can do it, then I'm going to.
Yeah.
So I did it.
Why wouldn't I do it then?
Yeah, I did it. It was good. It's pretty good.
It was nice that you're doing that. I mean, I was freezing my nuts off working outside, and it's fucking April 15th and 29 degrees out in the morning.
Well, I wasn't inside grilling, okay?
I understand that, but you bounced in and out, let's be honest.
I sat in the garage.
There you go. I just opened the door up. Actually, didn't even open the door up. I brought it up about 2 feet and got a box fan so I could get a little draft, get that shit out of there. Boy, I mean, one time, my buddy George, we were working at Lost Creek, which I say that because it's not a place anymore. Yeah. Drove by it yesterday. It's kind of depressing seeing the grass growing up because it's obviously shut down.
Yeah,
tee boxes that I helped build just
gone to shit.
But the restaurant had shut down. That was people who were releasing it, and they took all their equipment out. So the kitchen was just empty. Had a big range hood and stuff. And we had an outing that we need to do like burgers and brats for.
Yeah.
And we got one of those 6-foot propane grills. It was, it's like October.
Yeah.
It's cold as fuck. I mean, George's like, you know what? We'll just take it in this kitchen.
Turn on the vents.
Put it under the hood. That's what the hood is for.
Exactly.
I'm going to tell you what, it started, I don't know if it was because the hood vacuuming up. It started flaming up. I thought we were going to burn the fucking building down. I mean, it was waiting on we're both having that conversation because obviously if you trigger the Ansel system and it just sprays that white shit all over, not unlike myself, but of like, what the fuck are we going to do? Or if it catches the hood on fire, the building is done.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, it's burning up the center and into the
building.
But it didn't happen.
That's good.
But it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
So don't grill inside is what you're recommending.
Even though it was a commercial kitchen.
Yeah.
Commercial hood. Maybe wasn't the cleanest hood. Probably a lot of grease there.
Grease up there.
It was right where they had the fryers, which is just the filthiest. Did so many stupid things at that place.
Yeah. R.I.P. R.I.P. Lost Creek.
R.I.P. Lost Creek. That's the closest place I almost shit my pants.
Nice.
Twice. In the wintertime, nothing to do, nothing going on, working the golf business.
Yeah.
On Sundays, George would come over. We'd sit in the, which would have been the old pro shop as you'd know it.
Yeah.
And we'd watch the NFL 1:00 game.
Yeah.
That's just kind of what we did. And there was a water line leak, so we had to shut the water off to the pro shop.
Mm-hmm.
And, had like some meatball subs or whatever. Football's getting ready to start. Went right through me, old Rand's got to take shit.
I get it.
All right. Well, I'm at the close to the other building. It's the maintenance building just right down the path.
Mm-hmm.
Cold as fuck out. Jump in my car. Halfway there. Yeah, I left my keys in the pro shop. Had to turn around. Come back. Grab my keys. When I started out on the venture, wasn't that big of an emergency.
Yeah, now it's
a fucking emergency.
Yeah, now it's peeking out.
So get down there, unlock, got to turn the alarm off, running to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I didn't shit my pants, but we'll just say I painted the back of the fucking toilet to the point where I had to clean the bathroom.
Yeah, that's
which is always nice. I'm like, hey, and then you got to give that check. Man, is there any on my pants?
Yeah.
Nope. Just hit the back of the tank. Like, what the fuck?
You've been in that big of an emergency where you start taking off your pants before you get to the bathroom?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like you start to undo the belt and drop them and oh, yeah.
It's the only time when, because I have that no ass syndrome, so my pants always want to fall down anyways. Yeah. It's the only time that helps.
Yeah. They're already coming down.
I don't need to, I can just drop them. Because the other one was at, I got in a vicious cycle of I had to come in and mow greens on a Sunday morning.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like Friday night I had Taco Bell. Saturday for lunch, somebody brought Chipotle.
Oh.
And then some reason Saturday night, I must have been working late and I just shot through Taco Bell again.
Oh,
so Sunday morning, I'm mowing greens.
Mm.
And I'm on 18 green, and I mean gurgling of, I'm not going to make it to the maintenance building, which is about 300 yards away.
Yeah.
But I'm 20 yards away from the pro shop.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Nobody's there. It's locked. I never
forget your keys.
Which you've been around me a lot.
Yeah.
My keys, I usually throw them on a bench or something. I don't take them with me.
Yeah.
For some reason, I threw them in like the cubby of the greens mower.
Nice.
And if I wouldn't have done that,
you'd have shit your pants.
I would have shit my pants on a greens mower on 18 green at Lost Creek. But I was able, and I barely made it in the bathroom there.
Oh, yeah.
I think I made that. I think all that got in the toilet.
That's good.
But if not, it was George's problem anyways.
Yeah. I mean, we have all heard my stories of shitting myself, and I don't have another one, so I don't want to build the anticipation, but it is an awful feeling having to go that bad. And then when you actually do shit yourself, there's that alarming comfort after it's done. You're like, oh, man, I feel so much better. But then you realize, I fucking shit my pants.
Yeah. I've had, probably, I've had some farts that didn't go well.
Yeah.
But as far as shitting my pants, it's been 20 years probably. But I've had so many close calls of just, in the car, like left foot almost pushing through, like I'm pushing down on the floor so hard that I feel like I'm my foot's going to be on the road, and then, having to go over railroad tracks, but make it to the house and then go, how the fuck am I going to get up these steps? You have to Frankenstein it up the steps.
Yep,
I've done that a lot.
The Yosemite Sam walk with the one step.
I mean, I've been to the point where I've made plans on what I was going to do after I shit my pants when I got home. Like, this is just going to happen.
Just burn them.
I don't know what I mean. I just, I'm so uncomfortable. Do I just go ahead and do it? That when when it just pops out.
Oh yeah.
Like most of the time with you, it just pops out.
Came out. Yeah.
But like if you're 20, you're 15, 20 minutes away from the toilet anywhere. And like, then you have to start planning.
Oh yeah.
Of like, if it's so bad, should I just go ahead and just shit myself?
I've ran that through my mind a bunch of times.
Now I've never just like had to shit in the road or something like that.
Yeah. I've never shit in the road. I've never done that.
I have multiple friends that have done that.
Yeah. I just, for some reason, it's one of those things where you do run it through your mind when you have to go like, how do I clean? It's almost like a murder. Like, how do I get rid of the evidence? I don't want
anybody to find it. I mean, that's the only way to.
Yeah.
It's not. Know if you maybe
fun.
Put it in your neighbor's trash.
Yeah.
I don't want that in mine. It's
it stinks. It smells like shit.
Not bad. Who shit in here? Yeah. Why does it smell like shit? Because it is shit. Who doesn't smell like dog shit?
Nope.
It's not.
It's not dog shit. Not dog shit.
Yeah, that's the. And I've got a lot of buddies that play golf that have shit all over the golf course.
Mm-hmm.
And one buddy that took a shit, wiped his ass with the golf towel.
Oh.
And then laid the golf towel in the middle of the fairway and then watched the group behind him pick it up, clip it on his bag.
Oh, God. That's funny.
I don't pick anything up.
No, hell no. If I pick something up in the golf carts with a shovel.
Looks like a golf towel. Lucky day for me. Yeah, that's not mud.
Yep, no, that's shit.
Little butt mud. A little mud butt. Yeah, it was back in the drinking days when you get that.
Oh, yeah.
We're playing golf in the morning. Yeah, shouldn't have been drinking that much. Shouldn't have had that late night Waffle House.
Yeah. That's one, too, where I've never had a bad experience at a Waffle House. I absolutely love Waffle House.
I mean, I haven't had a bad experience except for watching. Nothing to do with food.
Yeah.
But I was there with a girl that she got pissed off at another, and I can't even remember why. Like, thought somebody was, 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
Thought somebody was looking at her.
Mm-hmm.
And she got so pissed off, she was screaming at him. And I think the girl ended up saying, yeah, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
So the waitress comes by, and the girl that I'm with, we were in a group. I don't want to say I was with.
Mm-hmm.
She said she ordered a pot of coffee and just bring the whole pot because she was going to take the pot and dump it on that girl.
Oh,
like,
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck? Like, you thought this
It's
through the
assault.
fact that I need to order a whole pot of hot coffee. Don't bring in a cup. Bring the whole pot. Just give it to me. I think we can't do that, right? We can't give that to her, right?
No, yeah.
I mean,
there's the contemplation.
Should we? But most of the time, I think there's just an understanding that at 2:00 in the morning, be cool in the Waffle House. I mean, everybody gets it.
Yeah. It's just even ground. It's all, it's like the watering hole in the jungle.
I went to down in Orlando one time for the PGA show, and that's a shit show.
Yeah.
I mean, because obviously you're out of town, and rules don't apply to somebody when you're in Florida.
No.
And obviously, was driving while under the influence, which you should never do.
Shame on you.
But I was.
Shame
I was
on
a
you.
kid, and
I have never done that.
There's a couple of us. There's 3 of us in the vehicle, and I was driving, and I drove. It was coming for this little Irish pub, going back to the hotel again, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I drive right by the hotel.
Okay.
And they go, What are you doing? And I was like, what? And they said, you drove right by the Waffle House. And I just, some reason, was thinking quickly. I went, well, you guys, or drove by the hotel. I said, well, you guys wanted to go to the Waffle House, though, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, yeah. So I kept driving and then drove right the fuck by the Waffle House and turned around and then drove by it again.
Nice.
It's like 3 times to get to the Waffle House, which wasn't even supposed to be where we were going.
There was a time where we were at a restaurant, and there was a group of us, and there's this other group of people sitting 6 or 7 tables away from us. Well, there's just us and this other group in this room. Well, they keep turning around, looking, and then like turn around and like just bust up laughing.
No.
I'm whatever. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. Well, my buddy is getting super pissed.
Uh-oh.
Super mad. And, it keeps going on for about 4 or 5 minutes later, and he stands up and, you fucking look at that, all that shit. And, I start laughing at him because he's getting pissed off at childish fucking shit. So I had to pee, so I walk up and I walk past their table, and I look at their table, and I just start laughing. And I go to the bathroom, and I come back. I went, guys, they're playing Keno, and the Keno TV's right behind us. Yeah, it was hilarious. God. He was so mad. Still, even after I told him, he was still so mad. Like 5 minutes later, we're still eating. He goes, "Hey, can we take this to go back to your house? I don't know if I can be in here right now." And I'm like, "Oh fuck, dude!"
So now he's like embarrassed, mad.
Almost, that he's like, "This is just," he's like, "I can't do it." I'm like, "Yeah, do it. That's fine. Let's just go." It was good.
That's always that's like the worst. I don't know if it's embarrassment, but it's kind of that cringe of when somebody waves. So you're like, oh, hey, because I get a lot of people know me, but I don't know them, being in golf and stuff for years so I get waved by a bunch of people and say, hey, and
I don't know you.
I just assume I do, but I don't. And then you wave back and they're like, no, there's somebody behind you. And I'm like, I'm just going to go over here and, maybe cry a little because that happened.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I hate that shit.
It's almost the U2 phrase of waving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at that. And ever since me and you talked about that, I can't stop. I just can't stop. Have
it's
a good
hard.
day.
It's hard
you
not.
too.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's not a bad phrase.
It's my only response because I don't give a fuck about their day.
Yeah.
I bought a soda and some snacks. Have a good day. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't care.
It is a perfectly fine response when it applies to both parties. When it only replies to you, like, oh, enjoy your meal. Oh, you too? Like, fuck.
Oh, that's I always like you get so when you give the wrong response off of just some bullshit of
I do the one I catch myself out. It's not as bad as like the meal thing, but like if you're at a restaurant and the waitress says, "Oh, enjoy the rest of your day," and you say "you too," knowing they're at fucking work, it's not a good one either. That's the one I have to do a lot.
Fuck her. She doesn't know what's going on in your way, and that was sexist of me to assume that it was a female. Could have been a male.
Could have been.
A lot of waiters.
Yeah.
Are they even allowed to call them waitresses anymore? I don't know the rules.
I don't know.
I don't know the rules.
I don't either. I don't know social rules.
That was, well, I can't remember any times I've done that. I was going to say the one is just answering the wrong question.
Oh, yeah.
Like I already know in my head what you're going to ask, and then I answer it. It's like, oh, fuck, that's not what he said.
It's
you're a tick late.
Yeah.
Of like,
or like, you say, "Oh, how's it go?" Or "How are you?" And you say, or you know what I'm saying? Like, "How are you?" Good or it's not the right. It's not the right text.
Well, the one was like I'd bought. Maybe I must have been getting dinner or something like that, and usually like you grab your shit, it's like to go, and usually they say, "Have a good evening" or whatever, and it's always "you too."
Yeah,
and it came of like. I'm prepared for it. So it goes, she slides me the meal and goes, enjoy it. And I went, you too? I'm like, I'm walking to my vehicle and what the fuck was that? Like, I feel like I need to go back in there and go, hey.
Yeah.
I didn't need to enjoy it or just
hand it to me and let me go. Or the one where like you pass somebody like, what's up, man? You say good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What's up, man? Good. Fuck,
Yeah.
that's not what the answer to that question.
How's it going? You don't care.
Yeah.
You don't care. Just say hi.
Yeah.
You don't need to ask me a question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how you're doing.
Yeah. I'm a what's up, how's it going kind of guy.
Sup?
What's up? How's it going? That's me.
What's up, Chief?
That's who don't call me Chief.
Captain.
Captain. I get called boss a lot and Chief.
Do you feel like that's because you're big?
I think so. Like, I think they're singling me out. Yeah.
Not the Chief so much, because that's a classic. I don't know your name.
Yeah.
But the boss thing.
Yeah.
Hey, boss.
Hey, boss.
Hey. Did you want to call me Hoss?
Yeah.
But you just didn't.
When
But
somebody
you just
says,
couldn't.
can I help you, boss? And I don't even know how to respond sometimes. It's just like,
Yeah.
no, employee. Like,
I know more than you.
Yeah. I don't like it.
There's so many. I mean, people. It's always great when people that you've known for years, and I would do this to people, but I know that I'm bad with names enough to dance around having to use a name.
Yeah.
But it's when people overcommit, and it's like, we've known each other for 15 years, and you just call me Chief.
Yeah.
Because I could physically see on your face you had no idea.
Yeah. When people overcommit to the pronouns, if that's what you want to call them, when they don't know your name, like, I'm a one-time guy. Like, if they say, oh, hey, what's up, Seth? And I say, how you doing, buddy? Like, that's...
Yeah.
And then I don't have to say your name or reference any type of name ever again.
I like to use guy.
Guy.
Hey guy.
Yeah. I say pal a lot.
Because I feel like if I say guy, hey guy,
Yeah.
that it almost makes it funny. That well, he knows my name, but he's just being funny.
Yeah. To me, that is the opposite. When somebody calls me, hey, guy, like that, like, it's just like, you don't know my name.
Yeah.
And guy was the only thing you come up with.
Hey, you? Talk about other guys that didn't know if anybody was listening.
Oh,
sure, if
God.
anybody's heard, you didn't hear until I told you.
No.
But Kyle Larson,
Yeah.
using the N-word with a hard R at the end.
Yeah.
During not even at a NASCAR event.
No, the simulating
They're doing
NASCAR.
a simulated NASCAR that gets broadcast on Fox and other.
Yeah.
I've never watched them.
No, me either.
I don't watch real race. I don't want to watch you play a video game. I didn't watch you in a car.
Exactly.
The only thing that can't happen now is you can't fucking wreck.
Yeah.
So I don't care even less.
Yeah, he wrecked all right.
Oh, yeah.
He wrecked.
He train wrecked his career.
Yes.
He got fired from everybody. But it was just hearing, because obviously they're talking through mics, so it sounds like the radio comm sound.
Yeah.
And when he drops the word, is hearing the other guys go, oh.
Yeah.
And the other driver is going,
Yeah.
oh, hey, we're live, man. Hey, everybody can hear you, buddy.
It's cringeworthy.
Oh, it was
it's just
like you could, because he didn't notice, but when all the other racers started going, hey man, everybody's hearing this.
Yeah, that's
like,
not like you're done.
Your career's over.
Your career's
you
over.
Apologize all you want.
Yeah, wow.
And I like I told you, a lot of people were, and when I say a lot of people, probably whoever his fans are.
Yeah,
they're like, well, you didn't need to be fired. It's like, well, all the sponsorships pulled their sponsors from the race team. You don't have a job anymore when that happens in NASCAR, because that car's like $600,000.
Yeah.
And you need multiple of them, and plus like 25 guys to keep it running.
Yeah.
You know how many sponsors can't have a job?
Probably needed to be fired anyway. Like, that's just like, you just don't say that.
Yeah.
It's not a good thing.
And it's the way it slid out. It's like, not his first time.
Exactly. Yeah. He didn't slip. I mean,
no,
he
that just fired out there like,
it's
like
not
it's standard.
That's not good. Yeah, he's fired for sure. Somebody who's not fired, though, and in fact, who signed a massive extension is Christian McCaffrey for the Panthers.
Biggest contract for a running back ever.
Ever, yeah. Surpassed Ezekiel Elliott by a long shot.
He means more.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, Derrick Henry's probably smiling now going,
oh, yeah, this is.
I signed this 10-year, but look at that next year. So if I put these numbers up. But I agree. I mean, I agree with it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the fact because he's had to catch so many, rushing, receiving.
Yeah.
I think I seen in his first 3 years, he had more rushing yards than whatever major.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's the best player on that team.
In the first 3 years, had more receptions than Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
And in the,
yes.
It's like, hey,
I mean, I am all for, and I'm for an extension. I'm for keeping him happy because he's your offense. You didn't need to do it now. And this, like, me and a bunch of my buddies were texting about it. With that, they're in a rebuilding year. You just spent a lot of your money on him.
But I agree with doing it because you jettisoned Cam Newton.
I get it.
So you don't have a face of the franchise.
Yeah.
But you signed Teddy Bridgewater. You got a $20 million quarterback when everybody else is getting jack shit for 30.
Yeah.
So I understand it. Hey, they were a year early on needing to do it, but let's do it now because if he puts up these numbers instead of 18 next year, it's fucking 22.
Yeah, and I'm not saying he's not worth it. No, that's not. I mean, he is fantastic. He's their best player.
Yeah.
I mean, best receiver, best running back, best player. I wanted to see them do more to kind of help out more of like a team aspect of it instead of just keeping him happy because he doesn't seem the type of guy who's money hungry. Whether he is or not, he doesn't.
Yeah,
I don't know that.
I'm sure.
I'm sure he is. I'm sure everybody is. Exactly.
I mean, the function is to make as much as you can.
Yeah, and I agree with that. From a GM, where I'm thinking of, I'm like, okay, I can wait a year. Who can I help get this together, and then I can pay him. But
I look at it from the other side of it of let's lock him up for 3 more years or 4 more years. Because this next season, we don't know what Teddy Bridgewater is.
Yeah.
We're in a rebuild. So I'm not going to pay money to a free agent that might not do anything for us. I mean, I get it. Like we might get not an expensive, but multiple free agents that ends up, on a 1 year or 2 year. Now, 2 years from now, we're like trying to cut them and having, So I get it.
Yeah.
And I bet a little bit of it has to do with the Cowboys. With where they are with Dak.
Okay.
They should have signed Dak last year. They chose to let it ride.
Oh, yeah.
Because quarterback salaries drop.
Yeah, exactly. No, they only get worse.
Nope. You could have signed him to $30 million last year.
Now you have to sign him to 35
and
or 40.
Now you've offered him 34, and he said no. So that was, you start seeing that going, let's do it a year early.
And I get it. Like I said, I get it. I'm not against it because he's obviously a fantastic player. I don't know. I just wouldn't have done it now.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't have done it now.
And I'd be okay with him because I know running backs have a shorter career. You probably just move him out the slot, though.
Who knows? He's wonderful.
At that point, and if at some point in time they're going to pick up that second running back that's going to be a stud, too. And then you can just move him around to where he doesn't have to. Maybe he can play quarterback. I'm
interested to see because they're like pick 7, I think. I'm interested to see where they go in next week. Just a lot of like Kuiper and McShay have him taking that Derek Brown out of Auburn, the defensive tackle, solid defensive tackle. I don't know. I just see them going more of a offensive.
Because I don't know a lot about them because I haven't watched them. But I'm going to guess with McCaffrey and signing Teddy Bridgewater. I mean, you've lost, your tight end.
You lost a lot of weapons. I mean, if you want to say that.
You were just talking before we went on about jumping up to get CD Lamb at 10.
Yeah.
Maybe they take him at 7.
It's a thing where, like, is Derek Brown maybe a safe pick because it's really hard to miss on a defensive tackle, But I wouldn't want to pay a defensive tackle top 10 money.
That's just the way it's getting.
I know, it's the way it's getting because they're very valuable, and I'm not saying this guy's not a good player. I don't know. In my mind, I don't really want to pay a defensive tackle that much money.
Yeah. I think if especially, and now is he a pass rushing tackle?
No, he's not.
Okay, then that's tough.
He's limited on his pass rush. He's a run stop. He's a 2 to 3 down tackle. Maybe a 3 down tackle.
That's tough. If you're not an edge guy,
or if you can't rush the passer from the inside, you're kind of worthless. You're not a top 10 guy.
That's my mind.
You're
not a game changer.
Yeah.
Now you might be a 15-year. I plug holes and stop the run, and our linebackers love me.
Yeah,
that's great. It's like 22. That's not 7.
He's like exactly. He reminds me a lot of, remember Haloti Ngata
Yeah.
for the Ravens? That's who he reminds me a lot of. He played all 3 downs, wasn't a sack guy. He just ate up the middle.
Right.
And that's what he's going to do.
Right.
But you're right. It's more of a in the 20s, not number 7.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just interested to see that way. Because even though they're picking at 7, for some reason they were still competitive last year. Like, they're not a bad football team. You know, so it's weird. I wouldn't say they're in a complete rebuild, but they need some offensive linemen. They need, you know, obviously they're not going to go first round tight end, but they need some weapons on that offense.
Well, and that was this is the Josh Allen thing too, wasn't it? Because he went. Was it Josh? Who was the quarterback there that just went to the Redskins?
Kyle Allen.
Yeah, Josh.
Yeah.
That's how good he is. Yeah. Gonna be a starter in the NFL in Washington, but
probably.
I mean, he came in he won like 4 or 5 games.
Yeah,
and that was kind of it's time for Cam Newton to get. That was kind of the writing on the wall for Cam Newton of like, look, we can move on with this kid. And then he
had 2 bad games and they benched him.
2 bad games and they
benched him. I'm like, geez.
I did read an article from a guy that just retired and he used to play for the Redskins. It says you see the writing on the wall that Dwayne Haskins ain't gonna be their starting quarterback,
which is weird to me. It's weird to me
like
because you didn't even give him a chance.
It's like 4 fucking games.
Yeah,
and the only thing that you can say that's bad is that he took that selfie. That's it.
Yeah, like
was that bad?
Inexperience too. I would say that. I mean, no. I'm not saying NFL inexperience. I'm saying he only started 1 year in college too.
Yeah.
So, but you got to give him a chance, right? I wouldn't consider 4 games
you drafted
a chance.
him 17th.
Yeah.
He's played 4 games and got hurt. And was showing signs of being good. Mm-hmm. And then you just go, I just don't think he has it. Like, that's why you're the Redskins. Yeah. That is why you're the Redskins.
Well, I look at it and I read an article about that. I don't know, it's probably not the same article, but it was, and then somebody put it on the other perspective of, and they used Drew Lock as an example because he only started 5 games and went 4-1.
Yeah.
And then Denver is now thinking that he's this multi-year starter, multiple wins.
Right.
Like, okay, you only gave him 5 games. You didn't give him a full 16 games. You don't know what the hell he has.
Know.
Because it's the end of the season. Am I saying a lot of teams try at the end of the season? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's still a fact of it's almost the same amount of games played. One person's on one end of the spectrum, the other one's on the other, and then it's completely swapped ideas about him.
And I was listening to Jordan Palmer yesterday, and I know he wasn't a starter, but he was in the league a long time, and now he runs camps, and people go. I mean, he gets draft kids. He's had a first rounder the last 6 years.
Yeah,
and I think a lot of guys come out and work with him that are still in the league.
Okay,
but talking about that, of how many years Tyrod Taylor been in the league? Quite a few.
Yeah.
And he's insane. And Jordan Palmer goes, you have to give him a season.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever you don't know because nobody's ever given him a season.
Is there a reason nobody's ever given him a season?
I don't know. I mean, he seems very
knowledgeable
and very efficient.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't bad he was the Bills quarterback when they went to the playoffs.
Yeah.
A few years ago.
And then get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just what has he done?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like, now, is he going to be great? I don't know. Mm-hmm. Because he's never really had.
Yeah. I don't know. It's the fact of, if that many, I don't know, this is just the way I look at it. If that many people are not giving you a chance, something's not there. You know?
You
would think.
But or they just want something else. Well, he didn't have big enough. We like to push it down the field. He doesn't have a big arm.
Yeah.
Or he's an 8-yard passer. He's, which is fine.
Yeah.
But it's just weird of like, it just, when people, that's the toughest thing to watch, especially if it happens to be your team.
Yeah.
Of chasing quarterbacks. Of like if you were a Browns fan.
Dude, I know about it the last 5 years.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
but
even
you
before
won
that,
a Super Bowl though.
We bought a Super Bowl.
It doesn't matter.
I know.
Still have it.
I know.
Which is a weird thing of me being a Bengals fan.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking good. Went from Carson Palmer into, people can shit on Andy Dalton all they want. Hey, 5 straight years took him to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Won 11 games, like 4 straight years.
Yeah.
And so you go from Carson Palmer to Andy Dalton to Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Of like, we're a shit team. Pretty good. I mean, we've always been set at quarterback, though.
Yeah. Yeah. The one thing that I would say about the whole quarterback thing. People want results immediately, and they're not willing to let it go. You know what I'm saying? It's almost everything's such a win now.
Right.
There's no development anymore. It's like, oh, if you're not automatically good, or, if you can't, it's a lot of times you see if they can't produce not only on the field, but like if they can't promote themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at Baker. Baker didn't really do a whole hell of a lot. I mean, he set a record for rookie passing touchdowns. Okay, cool.
That's fine.
What did he do besides that? He promoted himself to be this good thing. Dwayne Haskins doesn't say anything.
No.
You don't hear a lot of those young guys come out and say anything unless they really want the attention. No attention is brought to him because he didn't say anything. He didn't do anything wrong.
And that it's just such a, when you go back and think about it, when Carson Palmer was drafted, number 1 overall pick in 2000-ish,
Something
somewhere
like
in there.
that, yeah.
Didn't play the first year. John Kitna was the starting quarterback for the Bengals for a year.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Palmer got in a fucking game. Maybe one and some mop-up time. Never played.
Nobody wants to develop quarterbacks anymore.
And then the next year came in, and then then they went, what the Browns should be thinking about. They went like number 1 pick. Kitna played the next year. They sat Palmer. They went 4-12. Palmer starts. They go like 7-9, and then they went 8-8, and then 9-7 made the playoffs.
Yep.
And then it was a stretch of years where they just like, but everyone's like, well, we went 2-14 last year. If we get this guy, we're going to win the Super Bowl. Like, we just go 500.
Yeah.
Maybe we just make that step.
Yeah. And I think everybody forgets the best example of sitting and waiting is Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I mean, he sat behind
3
Favre
years or
for
2 years,
2-3 years, something like that. Maybe longer.
Yeah.
But that's the best example. You don't think he didn't learn anything from Favre? Fuck no. He learned a lot from Brett Favre. I mean, who knows? If he would have got in there right away, he may not be as successful as he was. Tom Brady sat behind Drew Bledsoe. Now, not as long. They still sat behind him. These guys,
for a year or two.
Yeah. I mean, they sat behind somebody in front of them, learned, and now they're successful at it.
And I think a lot of it is people don't know what the backup role is.
Yeah.
When you see a lot of general managers and coaches and stuff were backup quarterbacks, there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
And there's a reason being a backup your rookie year is because, one, you get to let the game slow down. You get to work on your craft. Okay. But secondly, you run the scout team. So you learn everybody else's offense that week. So you get those reps against the number ones. But you also have to do a lot of the video and homework for the starting quarterback because your job is to help prepare him.
Yeah.
So you're looking for stuff of that. It's more of the film study and knowledge than it is the actual
experience of it.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, it's all of it's useful. I mean, you have this rare form of people who are actually come in their first year and be successful. That's just a rarity. I mean, it really is. Because even Peyton Manning was terrible his rookie year. Horrible.
Still holds the record for most interceptions.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, and that's back on the Haskins thing of like, he throws, 7 interceptions in 4 games?
Yeah.
And they're like, well, he's just bad. He can't keep turning it over. It's like, Peyton Manning threw 25 interceptions as a rookie.
Yeah.
Second place was Eli.
Yeah.
Both going to the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's just the non-patience anymore.
Yeah.
It is. It sucks. Because you have to be considered, if you draft a quarterback and you sit him anymore, if you do that, you're considered in a rebuilding year.
Yeah.
Because you're almost considered that you're not even wanting to win. No, we're just trying to develop this guy. That way we can win, next year or, the year after that. I don't know. It's a weird league.
That's the funny thing is the one team that was trying to develop one kept having to trade him away because Tom Brady wouldn't retire.
Yeah, I know it.
Because, one of Jimmy G, I think the kid that's in Indianapolis, that Jacoby Brissett, they were okay with him.
Yeah.
It was like, well, fuck, he keeps playing, though. We can't, this guy's coming up on his second can't pay $10 million to my backup
quarterback. It's a weird thing. It is. And it's, for some reason, somebody's going to get a decent quarterback if they decide to trade Haskins.
I think so.
I mean, they are. They're going to get a young guy who they can teach how to do their stuff.
That showed promise and is still on a rookie deal.
Yeah. So, I mean, if they decide to trade him, You're not gonna see a Josh Rosen thing where he just gets thrown to the side like a bad piece of meat. You're gonna actually see somebody take him under their wing and be good with him. And I mean, I don't know what Washington's
or you
thinking.
could never hear from him again.
Yeah, I mean,
it could just be one of those things of they traded him and you still think of he's only made 4 starts. You traded for him, and they played one game through a pick, and you benched him, and all of a sudden your career is over at that point of like, wait, what the fuck?
I know.
I played in 5 games.
Yeah, it's weird.
In 2 different systems. I think a lot of people don't realize that too.
He went with Jay Gruden and then the interim
when
guy.
they fired Gruden ran the offense.
Yeah, they
fired this other guy.
Mm-hmm.
He just it's something different.
Yeah, the new guy was more of a running guy.
Yeah,
he wanted to run the ball.
Yeah, as most teams kind of do.
Yeah,
if you can,
the good teams can.
If you can.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm excited for the draft next week.
I am too.
Because I want to see some. Did you hear? Like they're going to have like some virtual fans, which is a huge mistake. Huge mistake.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to be vetted to shit, and it's probably like somebody's like Goodell's best friend and his mom's sister. And
if it's not,
you're
going to hear a lot of reactions. You're going to hear a lot.
Fuck you,
yeah,
Goodell.
exactly. Yeah.
Hey, was this live? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you not see that coming?
Exactly.
This one person that never has a chance to be on national TV and think he was going to yell something to try to make it. You hear a lot of Baba Booies and stuff like that. You hear somebody yelling, Whiteside.
Yeah.
How do we get in there?
How do we get into that draft? Yeah.
But I'm excited for the fuck ups because it's going to happen.
Oh, it's going to happen. I mean, something's going to screw up. I don't know why people are thinking that they're going to jump into their Zoom videos, though. That's a weird thing.
No, because I heard a lot of the like people getting hacked in and stuff that was kind of their fault.
Oh, okay.
Not saying that it can't be hacked. It 100% I'm sure can be hacked because everything can. There's just people out there that are really good at doing that.
Uh-huh.
But a lot of them said that it came out that like like a social media account or something, like they didn't have their shit set to private so people could just jump in.
Yeah.
Of like, well, yeah, you can't do that. I mean, it's the internet.
Yeah.
People are going to do that.
Mm-hmm. It's funny. I don't know. It's just funny. Could you imagine like being in a draft room and then all of a sudden just see like your face pop on into the screen like, hey guys, who are we going to draft? Just something like that. Like, what the fuck are you doing
The
here?
one that I seen, it was like, it was a meeting. There's like 7 people. There's like 2 women or 1 woman that was kind of leading the meeting. And then just this person goes, hey, show me your tits. It's like nobody knew where it came from. Like, that is fucking awesome. That's what you get.
I imagine like some of the guys who, are like off camera, not necessarily like on camera or whatever. Like they dressed like Will Ferrell did on 4th of July, where you just had the American flag like bikini on and like with like the button up shirt. Like that's how I imagine them wearing.
That's what, And then I think a lot of it should make them realize that, hey, we didn't need this meeting.
Oh, yeah.
Like you could have just
called it
wrote this in an email and just sent it.
Yeah. Or call.
Yeah. Just
call the guy. Hey, for the first pick. Yeah, we'll take bro. Thanks. Yeah, bye. That's it. That's all you got to do. Because it's called in anyway.
Yeah.
When it's a normal draft. No, it's called in.
Just they're not in the same room.
Exactly.
But let's be honest, like, the good thing is the first round kind of slotted. Most people know where they're going to go. Now, I mean, some trades happen, which I think
you're going to see a lot of trades.
You're going to see a lot of people up top trying to fall back just because, hey, we didn't get to meet with this guy. I don't want to spend a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
We don't know that he's a lock. Mm-hmm. Could be an asshole.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Who knows? But I think you're going to see a lot of trades. A lot more trades than you typically see. I think you are.
I think it's going to go quarterback crazy, too, even though the class sucks.
I think all 5 of them get drafted in the first round.
I think.
Well, sorry.
Let's see. Who do we got?
5 of them.
We got Joe.
Tua, Herbert.
Air Bear.
Love. No, just 4 of them.
4?
Yeah.
I think all 4 go in like the top 15.
Ow. Be crazy.
I feel it.
Then you have, they say Hurts isn't getting down to the second round.
Right.
And then you have that Easton from Washington said his stock's rising for some odd reason.
I don't understand.
All of a sudden, it's just like they said that he could possibly be into the second round or like the early third round. And I'm like, Washington was dog shit. What are you seeing out of this kid?
That was and all you're going off of is like Tua, these videos that he's putting out. I was like, yeah, I noticed they're all completions.
Yeah.
Nobody's dropped one.
Yeah.
Maybe show us some of your misses.
Yeah.
Which the throwing thing is not the big deal. It's the, running. Actually, it's not even that.
It's taking the hit.
Can we have a pro day and just have this guy tackle you? Can we bring our defensive end with us?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be, I feel bad. Like the shit show that is the Redskins, and I know I shit on them all the time. Obviously, I'm a Ohio State fan, so I'm a Haskins fan. And I want him to be successful because Ohio State's always put shitty quarterbacks in the league. That's kind of what they do. Mm-hmm. And it's just to the point where that he's just not going to get a chance.
Yeah. It's just crazy.
The Rivera thing of like, dude, you were handling this like a fucking ass.
Yeah, you're handling it like you're from Washington.
I mean, you handled your getting fired and everything.
So great.
So great.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, what are you doing? It's where I feel like I don't want Chase Young to go to Washington.
Yeah.
Like, why don't you go ahead and pick Tua and just go ahead and trade Haskins out of there?
Yep.
And that way, but then, Chase Young's going to be in fucking Detroit.
Yeah.
Fuck. I got to feel Detroit's going to, they should probably trade out of there.
They're going to ruin Okuda's career. I mean,
100%. They just had a lockdown.
Yeah, I know it. They could have had two.
Send him fucking packing.
They could have had.
You couldn't throw on him.
No, you couldn't. They would have had a decent secondary.
Yeah.
And now you fucked that up because, Patricia, you're pretending to be Bill Belichick.
Yeah. Yep. And you're not.
You're not. You haven't done shit to be Bill Belichick.
You're everything like Bill Belichick except the winning thing.
Uh-huh. And that's the most of that overlooks all of the asshole thing.
And the Tom Brady thing.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick gets a lot of credit, which he should. Mm-hmm. But when the multiple winning Super Bowl champ, Hall of Fame quarterback, face of kind of the league, when he's taking pay cuts to stay, Belichick doesn't have to say anything else. Everybody else takes a pay cut because Tom Brady's taking a pay cut.
Exactly.
Now Tom Brady's gone.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how people. You want to take a pay cut, come play for the Patriots? No, fuck you.
Yeah, no. Tom Brady's not there anymore.
Tom Brady's not here anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Gonna change.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
I can't. I mean, you can really only put. I don't know, like I can't fucking talk. The big free agent signings that they've brought in, there's not many of them.
No.
They've really drafted well, and then they've kind of developed smaller name guys into something.
Yeah.
Like I can think of obviously Randy Moss is a free agent signing, Wes Welker, those guys were all good big free agent signings.
But Welker wasn't until he got there.
Yeah, I mean Welker was okay in Miami.
Yeah, but it wasn't anything.
Exactly. I mean, wasn't anything. I mean, they made him what he is. Other than that, none other names stick out to me since he's been there. And I think that's something they do a good job of drafting.
And I do remember they talked about situational of what they're going to do.
Stephon Gilmore. That'd be another one.
Matt Castle was always when Tom Brady ripped his knee up, Matt Castle won 11 games. Mm-hmm. Well, that's right. So maybe it's a system. And then have to step back for a second of what Stidham is coming into.
Mm-hmm.
At that point in time, Matt Castle still had Randy fucking Moss.
Yeah, and had Wes Welker.
What's Stidham got?
Yeah.
Julian Edelman?
Yeah.
I don't think it's the same.
No, not the same. And a tattered offensive line?
Yeah.
Not the same.
Yeah.
Not the same.
Yeah, so he said that. It's that makes sense. Castle did win 11 games and go, oh, wait, hold on a second. That was still basically the whole team that had went 17-0 and got beat in the Super Bowl, or 18-0.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it didn't matter really about the quarterback at that point in time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun to see what they do, too.
Did they miss a playoffs that year?
Yeah.
Won 11 games, missed playoffs.
10-6.
Or 10-6.
10-6, missed the playoffs.
How about that?
Yeah.
That doesn't happen anymore.
No, it does
certainly not now when they had another team.
Yeah, and then Matt Castle got paid by the Chiefs.
Yeah. A lot of quarterbacks getting paid. Matt Castle was one when he got drafted. Never had a start in college.
Nope.
Just,
Yep.
was at USC when they had a whole shit ton of quarterbacks.
Never got to play.
that's where
wasn't he Mark Sanchez's backup?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is sad.
Here's the problem now. Patriots have more draft picks than anybody, but they're all bullshit. Third round and later.
Yeah.
Well, what's this lockdown done? You don't get to go to pro days.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go to pro days, not only do you see the guy you want to see, you see the other guys that maybe weren't on your radar.
Mm-hmm.
Well, who falls 3rd through 7th round? All the guys that you would have seen weren't at the combine.
Yep.
So you've got tape, but you've not seen any of these kids.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
Yeah.
That's the first round okay, second round okay, third round
yeah, pump the brakes.
Third round now we're starting to get out of kids that were combine people.
Yep.
And then it's free for all.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Like, there's always that you can always watch film and somebody looks good on film, and then you can always see their pro day. I think everybody kind of has a good idea what kind of player that they are. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody's kind of got that feeling too. Like, he could stand out and be perfect, but everybody has that feeling like, okay, he's too perfect.
But that's one of those things when you're going to that pro day and not even talking about, you're not even looking at those guys on.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's an interior defensive lineman.
Yeah.
Well, you weren't watching film for an interior defensive lineman from a kid at Kansas.
Yeah.
But you went to a pro day to see this defensive back, and you happened to see this guy.
Yeah.
That's the...
Yeah. Like an Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
Who had a good combine and got drafted really high.
Yep.
I mean, I didn't hear anything about him at Pitt.
No, because Pitt sucks.
Well, yeah, Pitt sucks. But
always love that because they always, when they are on TV or whatever, and they make a big deal out of, Pitt, there's a football college. Are they?
Yeah,
it doesn't seem like they are.
It doesn't seem they are.
I mean, it's just...
They always play people tough.
Yeah.
Like, you don't ever see them get, shit stomped, but, they play people tough.
I feel like obviously, we have multiple Division I schools here with Bowling Green and Miami and Toledo and
Ohio State.
No, but you see where I'm going here.
Yeah.
Where I'll ask, hey, who do you root for? And they're like, Bowling Green. I'm like, what? And well, I went there. I root for Bowling Green. He's like, no, but really,
who do you root for?
But really, who? Because they're not real.
Yeah.
I mean, they need to take about 30 programs and put them in their own.
Yeah.
You get to your FBS, your FCS, your FBS, and then just champions.
Yeah.
Like, all right, let's take the Blue Buds, put them over here. The rest of you can, play the bowl fucking system. So I did see that. I read an article where they said like almost all the athletic directors are in for expansion. It's like
really?
85%.
Wow.
And then they're talking about even the ones that said it's really going to mess up the bowl system, but I think expansion is like, who gives a fuck about the bowls? I'm going to watch the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
And you're, this one, like the Motor City Bowl between the third place MAC school.
Yeah.
And of like, and it's on like December 7th.
Yeah. I don't want to watch
who
that.
The fuck's watching that?
Yeah. I don't like those shitty bowls.
No, there's no reason for it.
There's no reason to watch.
They can play. That's fine. They get extra days of practice, which is great.
It's bleh.
I did see what Gene Smith said.
About the fans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
If the fans,
it's good for him for saying it.
I mean, like if he said like if it's not safe for the fans to be there, I'm not going to put players.
If it's not safe for the fans, why is it safe for the students or the student athletes?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
For saying that. Somebody needed to say that.
Uh-huh.
And then they said, well, bring him back in. They're talking about, well, will we even start the fall semester on time?
Mm-hmm.
Of like, well, look, you always, they're student athletes. That's when they don't get paid because they're student athletes.
Yeah.
Well, ain't no students here.
Uh-huh.
So you're just bringing them in to make money.
Yeah, exactly.
Now we want to talk about them being student athletes and not getting paid?
Not getting paid, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Where's Jay Billis?
Yeah.
He's somewhere stewing.
Going, motherfuckers. Also, it's not safe for any of the students to go back to school.
No, but only the athletes.
We have to show up so you can make your money.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get a little bit of that? No. Can I get some cheese for my bagel? Nah.
Nope.
An added benefit.
Yep.
That was funny until 2012. You can give them a bagel, but you couldn't give them cream cheese.
Yeah.
Extra benefit. I'm like, who just eats a plain fucking bagel?
Freaks, that's who.
Sons
freaks.
of bitches need their ass kicked.
Unless you're putting like an egg on it or something.
That's different. That's a sandwich.
Okay, I'm just saying.
There's a couple acceptable things to go on a bagel outside of the sandwich. Just a toasted bagel. I like a little peanut butter.
Oh, okay.
So I like a toasted bagel, a hot peanut butter, and then it starts dripping everywhere. It's a mess.
And then it's gross.
I like a little strawberry jam sometimes.
Okay.
I like to call it jam, not jelly. And
what's the
obviously,
difference?
I don't know.
You never heard that joke?
I don't know the joke.
What's the difference between jam and jelly? I don't jelly my dick in your ass.
That's pretty. I hadn't heard that
joke before.
No,
it's funny.
It is very funny. But then obviously your cream cheeses, whatever the variety.
You don't put butter on it?
Very, very, very rare.
I don't like hot peanut butter, as weird as that sounds.
You've never made like a grilled peanut butter sandwich? Make it just like a grilled cheese with just peanut butter in there?
Like when people put like peanut butter on like pancakes and waffles and it gets hot.
Yeah.
I don't, no. Mm-mm.
But man, that grilled peanut butter sandwich is fucking amazing. Now you think a Hot Pocket is lava inside?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, jelly is hot.
Yeah. I mean, when because liquefied it gets, and you talk about, you thought you had a bad day, you took a bite of pizza and that cheese hit your chin?
Yeah.
Nah. Wait till you get the fucking peanut butter rolling down your chest and just scalding everything, because you have to eat it shirtless. You can't have a shirt on if you're eating that. I mean, it's just...
Yeah. Which is, I don't like hot peanut butter, so...
Yeah. I mean, I don't like heat it up and have a cup of it. I mean...
I get that.
Nice hot cup of peanut butter.
Peanut butter this morning.
I like to drink my peanut butter.
Yeah, I like to dip my Cinnamon Toast Crunch in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get some pretzel sticks and some hot peanut butter. Works with cheese.
Yeah, exactly. It's fondue, but with peanut butter.
Yeah. I'm a big peanut butter guy, though.
Me too.
Sometimes I'll just have a spoonful, Seth.
I do that often. I just don't like it warmed up, I guess.
Liquefied.
I like my peanut butter room temperature.
Yeah.
Or cold.
Yeah. Boy, I haven't had a peanut butter and jelly in forever.
What kind of jelly do you like?
Strawberry.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a grape psychopath.
No, I like strawberry too. I don't like grape.
I know a lot of people are into the grape. I'm more of a strawberry.
Why is it called Concord grape?
It's a type of grape.
Oh, okay. There's a type of grape.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's actual variety of the grape.
Oh, okay. I've never seen not Concord grape. Like, is that the best grape to use in jelly?
Yeah, I think it's just easier for them to
make it into a jelly.
You don't want to make jelly out of like a wine grape. Might be awesome. Probably tastes like shit.
Yeah,
but
yeah, okay.
Like a wine grape, you can't. I don't
think you eat them.
You can't eat them.
They're
like
gross.
They're horrible.
Yeah.
So I think it's...
We got to add alcohol to it.
Which are the grapes you just buy in the store? Are they Concords?
I don't know. I didn't even know there was different kinds. Don't ask me.
I just told you there was. So why don't you know all the answers now?
I don't know.
You should just know it.
I guess.
I knew somebody that grew some Concord grapes, like at their house.
Yeah, that's weird. Weird. Never heard anybody planting grapes.
Oh yeah. I mean, they don't do well in Ohio. Like, you got to be on your shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
died.
28. It was 28 degrees this morning.
Yeah,
it's dead. There's
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There we go. I'm a strawberry guy too. So
yeah. That's just the only way
my wife
to go.
eats raspberry jelly, and I don't like her. So.
They have the seeds in it and stuff.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm not going to chew jelly.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that stuff should just slide down.
I don't want to crunch the jelly.
Yeah. So that's why I have my problems with the jelly. Is I love the peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
But after you have to put that jelly in the fridge, and then, the next time you go to make one, it's just trying to stir it up to get it to where you can not just rip through the bread.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty tough.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that goober stuff where it's like the PB&J mixed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't taste the same.
It doesn't.
It's
it really
terrible.
doesn't. It makes me laugh because I'm pretty sure like it might have been one comedian did a bit about it that made me laugh, but I just think to myself, people buy that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must buy it a lot.
Because they're too lazy to put two different jars
How about
on
the
one.
frozen ones? Like the frozen peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Oh, the Uncrustables?
Yeah.
Those aren't bad.
I'm sure they're fine.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean,
who doesn't fuck have time to make It's not complicated.
No, it's actually very easy.
To warm up or toast or, let it thaw. It's more work for the Uncrustable.
Yeah.
And not to mention, it's like 8,000 calories for one of those. It's not even a full sandwich.
Nope. Which is weird to think. What the hell do they put in that makes it that much?
Well, you got to put shit in because, to make it freeze.
Yeah.
And not,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Don't you put those in a toaster or something like that?
I just told you I don't like hot peanut butter.
I'm talking about when they're in the frozen state.
I don't know. I don't buy them. We just made fun of the people. I wasn't sitting here being like, oh, yeah, that's a dumb idea.
I feel like you're the type that buys them, boss.
I am not. I am not the type that buys them.
Oh, I just got a cramp in my hamstring.
Oh, stretch it out. Stretch it out. Just laugh. Laugh it out.
Oh, man. I was working so hard today. I'm cramping up.
You got to stretch, man. That's the key.
Right down on water consumption when it's 30 degrees. I don't feel like drinking fucking water outside. It froze.
Yeah, it's true. Nobody does.
Well, the funny thing, we had a sprinkler head stick on. Not that it didn't stick on, but it came on overnight.
Oh, okay.
Got there. It was so fucking cold out that it was freezing the grass when the sprinkler hit it.
Yeah.
So then the frost melted off,
and
there was just in the sprinkler head in the driving range, so it wasn't a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
But all the frost melted off, so everything was green.
Yeah.
And then there was 2 perfect frozen circles.
Nice.
That was just fucking ice. Man, every time I bend my leg,
yeah, just keep it straight.
Cramp. Are you? Oh, thanks for playing with it.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh man, this is what it's like to be a college athlete. Playing in a bowl game down in the south somewhere hot. Keep cramping up.
You want me to go higher? I can go higher.
No, you're good, man. You don't need to hold it at all.
I just try to help.
I know. Help my dick if that's
the faces you're making here, they look terrible.
That's something. It's just cramps. I mean, they feel okay right at the beginning. Like,
Mm-hmm. They get you.
I get them in the toes, man. Sometimes
calf. I get them in the calf.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever had one in the calf.
Like it just looks like you're flexed the whole time. Like your calf muscle just looks like it's just flexed the entire.
It's just a ball.
It is. I mean, you're just looking at it like, fuck, this hurts.
Rip my pant leg out. Now the ones that we like, every once in a while I'll get them in the where either way you go. If like you try curling your toes in, it starts cramping. Then you straighten them up, and then it almost like it cramps that way. Yeah. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? More potassium, I guess.
I guess.
Eat a banana, asshole.
The only way to do it.
I heard you're not supposed to chew them. You're supposed to one throat them. Just take them all the way down. Take the banana down. It's the way it works for cramps.
Huh.
Deep throat it.
I knew that.
That's why you never get cramps?
That's why I never get cramps.
Don't do that at home, people. I don't want any choking shit coming back on us.
I do. If you choke, you just got to pull it out a little bit. Yeah.
Don't take it to the point where there's like some tears coming out of your eyes, and then take it out.
Just tickle the back of your throat.
Yeah. Dick smuggling jokes. Always funny. Always comes back to somehow dick sucking, doesn't it?
It really does. It's weird. It's a full circle of dick sucking.
Full circle of jerks and sucks. And shit stories.
Yep. You can never have too many shit stories.
No, they're the best.
They are.
Nobody's going to convince me. You can get the funniest stand-up alive to tell one of the funniest jokes ever. Still not as funny as somebody telling you a story about shit in their pants. It just isn't.
No, it's not, because it's you can tell the difference between people who make it up and it's the truth, because it just you can just tell in their face the way that they tell it. It's the full fucking truth. I mean, it's ridiculous.
My favorites are when you almost shit your pants when like you're in your house, and it was like I was sitting on the couch, and then it's just that gurgle of like I almost didn't make it 20 steps.
I did shit myself in my house.
I know that.
I did it like 2 months ago.
Yeah,
what are we talking about?
Yeah, but that was you tried to squirt a fart out. And you,
no, I didn't.
Oh no, that's right. That's
right.
No,
I didn't. That was
the other.
Out.
That was the other time.
Yeah, I did. I just shit myself in my house.
Yeah, I don't know that. The full on shit. That's just not. I mean, now the test and a fart. Okay, that happens. We're talking sharts there. That's not a full on shit though.
No, I full on fucking shit. That's just
fuck. Did you shit myself?
The best, I've been with my wife twice where I've done it, and she still married me. So
yeah. Now it's 3.
Now it's 3. Yeah, she's been with me every time.
Is the whole part of the story of like, I don't want to say who I shit in front of, but I didn't want to be embarrassed, so I did, so I just sat in it, and then then you came on here and told this. I'm sure he heard it, and you probably text him about it.
Oh, I did. He already knows.
I shit my pants.
The best part was like trying to like hide it and play it off, so like nobody. When I got up to go to the bathroom, nobody like looked.
Yeah,
I just like moonwalked.
It's a smell in here. The dog must have shit.
Yeah. God, sorry. Just I haven't showered today.
Yeah, my bad. I stepped in dog shit, and I just left it there.
Yes, I didn't clean up the dog shit.
Yeah, we did. We went down a weird hole on the. That's a weird way to put it, but rabbit hole. You got to put rabbit hole out there.
Yeah,
on the draft, and then steered right out of it. But
we did.
Yeah.
Wow. 100% did. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited for it. Of like, and all the people that say the NFL should postpone it should just go fuck themselves. Fuck off
with a full fucking fist. They should,
because need something to watch.
Yeah.
Just
it's still going to be so awesome.
It's just not the right time to be doing stuff about. Fuck you.
Yeah. Fuck you.
I mean,
anybody who disagrees with us,
I can't watch anything else on Netflix. I've had about enough.
Yeah.
I might be done with it.
Canceling it.
Done. Too much Netflix.
Yeah, I'm almost to the point where I have to get up and like do something because I'm so bored of watching TV.
Yeah. We just did it again. Went right off the draft into another of the. But I'm super excited for that. Of just and with this one, I'm excited for it. One, because shit's gonna happen. They're gonna have failures of the pick maybe didn't get in. Obviously, they still have a lot of people is like, well, what if they can't FaceTime in? And it's like, well, that's not how it works. Like they still have like a hardline phone. They call the commissioner's office. I mean, that's still how it works.
Yeah.
But the 20 fans, somebody's going to go for broke.
Mm-hmm.
But excited to see that it shouldn't be spoiled.
Yeah. That's the best part.
And outside of, if it wasn't the Bengals, but you're still pretty sure Joe Burrow's going number 1. And it was pretty much a guarantee that Chase Young's going 2, but maybe not now.
Yeah. Who knows?
So like after the number 1 spot, it's fucking wide open.
That's what's going to be so fun about this. Like you said, you don't know who's going where. And we said that there's going to be some trades. I think there's going to be a lot of trades.
Yeah.
I would say up to 5. That's my prediction, up to 5 trades. And I think you're going to see people jump back into the first round because so many people are going to want out of the first round. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I think there's going to be about 5 trades next Thursday.
And I wonder, the only reason there wouldn't be is because, you're like your top 10, top 15, like these are the people we know are going there.
Yeah.
And we work them out. We got so much tape. We know who they are.
Yeah.
And since those are the only ones that people are locked in on, is the price just so high of like, hey, well, this is a weird year. These are the guys that everybody knows that everybody wants. So instead of your first round and a second round,
you're
going to need 2 firsts.
Yep.
And then it just nothing happens.
Yep. But you're going. I don't know. Maybe they're going to be some high price stuff. I feel like the people moving up will, depending on where they're moving up from. If they're moving up from like mid 20s to teens, I feel like that price is going to be high.
Oh, it's going to be huge.
I think it's going to be really high. But I think you're going to see about the same as any other year from like 15 to top 10.
And I think you're just going to see. I think you're going to see a lot of 5 to 3.
Okay.
And 7 to 4. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Of like, Miami jumps from 5 to
wherever.
3. If Chase Young gets drafted 2, they jump to go to 3, and or maybe try to go to 2.
Who knows?
But
yeah,
I think it'd be interesting if it went the way everybody says. It was like Burrow, Young, Okuda of like, well, they were all at Ohio State. And one wasn't good enough to play there, which is weird to say, but that's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Everybody's like, see, Ohio State should have never got rid of him. Hey, you know what? until that Joe Brady got there.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow wasn't that great.
Mm-mm.
I mean, didn't have that good of a year.
I'm interested to see how many people are if the Panthers have ever asked the Bengals about the number 1 pick. Just because,
I'm sure they have.
Just because that Joe Brady connection.
Where are they at? 7?
They're 7.
3 first rounds.
I mean,
it's got to be.
It's got to be big. I mean, you have to be big.
You're going to need 3 first round picks, which is still tough because if the Panthers get good enough, their picks are going to be in the 20s.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're not a perennial top 10 picking team.
Yeah, they're.
You know, like if the Browns give you 3 first round picks, you'd be like, wow, we got like 3 top 8 picks. I mean,
exactly.
You know, that's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
I just want to see somebody get into the trading thing and like, all right, it's not this year, but 2 years from now, we're going to do a lot of trading and try to get like 6 first round picks in 2022, and we're just going to take the field.
Yeah.
Then they're like all those teams make the playoffs would be like picks 25 through. It's like, fuck.
Yeah. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like the Dolphins don't keep all 3 of their first this year.
Well, I think they package them together and move up. They are the only one that makes sense of like, hey, here's all the picks. We'll take Joe Burrow.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it would help them if they did keep them all and do that scenario we talked about last week.
Cam Newton.
I think that's the biggest thing for them.
And if it's not, you run your route and figure out how to Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields.
Yeah.
The deeper class next year.
Yeah, I just do not feel they should take Tua at number 5. I just don't believe in Tua yet. I just don't think. I mean, I don't think that I think that the Dolphins are going to be just as bad as next year, is where they can trade up and get a Trevor Lawrence
pick.
Yeah,
guaranteed.
They're going to have a top 10 pick whether they draft Tua or not.
No,
Tua is not going to make them come out of the top 10.
The only one that makes them out of the top 10 would be a Cam Newton, and that's only to like 12.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not like they're not going to go 8-8 and be in that 15 area.
Yeah, I mean, but that's a better chance. Him being signed gets them a better chance out of the
and he's still in
top 10.
What's Cam Newton? 29?
Something like that, yeah.
Of like
29 or 30.
He's got 2 contracts left if he's good. Man, you got an 8-year run. You're not going to be the head coach there anymore.
Yeah.
You're not going to be the general manager there anymore. Or to think of, if we get this guy locked down, especially now he's cheap as fuck, he's going to be, Cam Newton will be cheaper than Tua on a rookie deal.
Yeah.
In a top 5 scenario.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, we've been to a Super Bowl, won an MVP? Yeah, we're going to do that.
I'm going to do that.
And we use these 3 other picks to build our fucking team.
Exactly. And then next year we'll go ahead and get the expensive quarterback.
If we need to.
If we need to.
But if Cam Newton shows up and...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way I'd go.
Yeah, I don't like
Trying
them
to do
taking...
a 4-year deal, front load the fuck out of it and see what happens.
Yeah, I don't like Tua. I'm not a Tua fan.
I wasn't a fan when he was at Alabama. I was anti-Tua. I really was. Of like...
Yeah.
Obviously you don't get to see a lot of Alabama games here, 4 or 5 a year.
Yeah.
And it's always what's supposed to be a big game.
And then
it's not.
Not being anything.
Like, that Tua is amazing. He's just 70-yard touchdown. Well, he threw it 15 yards to Jerry Jeudy, who was open by 20 yards somehow.
And he just outran everybody.
He's 15 yards down the field, nobody within 20 yards. And then had to wait on the ball to get to him, and then ran another 80 yards.
Yeah.
I was like, well, that's an 80-yard. He just threw an 80-yard touchdown pass. Not really.
No.
Threw a slant.
Yeah.
Which that's a lot of them. I did watch enough Alabama games like Rawls and them. He threw a 7-yard slant that went for 75 fucking yards.
Yeah.
I watched him do it twice in one game. Like we get 2 passes for 150 yards.
Yeah. 2 touchdowns
on 2 slants. Quick slants at that.
Yeah.
So I've never been a Tua guy.
No, I'm not a Tua guy.
Seems like a phenomenal kid.
Yeah, nothing against the kid. I just don't.
But it just seems like, hey man, everybody seems to be wide fucking open.
Yeah.
Wide open.
And the thing about it is 2 months ago, everybody had him like in the 4th or 5th round. And now all of a sudden they have him taking in the top 5.
Well, my problem with him, he put up all these huge numbers, which is great. Totally great. But when you played LSU, when you played LSU and Georgia, when were your worst games?
Those games.
When you played good teams with a good defense.
Yeah.
He threw fucking 6 interceptions in those 3 games or whatever. Like, and a couple fumbles.
Yeah.
Well, don't give me Mississippi State. You played well against them.
I mean, it's the same way when Baker's rookie year, you want to talk about another young quarterback, he doesn't have a winning record against winning teams. He has terrible stats.
Shit ton of interceptions and ass stomping from anybody that with a 500 record.
Terrible stats against winning teams. So that's not I want my quarter. I don't care if my quarterback puts up fucking numbers. I want a fucking winner. That's my aspect on it.
Yeah.
That's all I want. I just want to win. I don't care how the hell it happens. I just want to win.
Yep. Let's do some predicting.
Okay.
Over, under, or not, I guess it wouldn't be an over, under. Because this is year 3, and this would be an extension after. Are they offering Baker Mayfield massive money after next season? Because,
yes,
like what we talked about, year 3, if you extend, you get him cheaper than you will after 4.
Yeah, they're going to give him his contract.
I mean, will he play well enough to...
I don't know if he'll play well enough, but they're going to give him the contract.
Yeah.
I think they will.
Yeah.
I do. I don't see them being any worse this year, next year as they were this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they're going to be picking less than 10. You know what I mean? So I think that they're going to have to give him the money.
Yeah.
Because there's not going to be any other options. That's just my outlook on it.
I was trying to look up real quick because they have some prop bets for the draft.
Oh.
I'd heard them yesterday, but I can't remember what they were. But it was like, it'd be like draft Tua over under 3.5.
Oh.
Like,
okay.
Yeah. Is he 3 or 4?
Yeah.
I don't want to do the minus 115 plus, I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, exactly. Did you find it?
I'm checking FanDuel.
Oh,
Seems
okay.
like they'd be the ones that did that.
Yeah. They have like the weird betting lines.
Come on, FanDuel.
Their commercial break.
Yeah. Play FanDuel.
Yeah. I'm a
DraftKings guy. They always have to write it in an article of just, hey.
Just put it out there. I'm a DraftKings guy.
Yeah.
When I say that, I mean I've done it twice. I'm a big DraftKings guy twice.
Yeah. Fuck you, FanDuel. I mean, unless you want to sponsor the show, then I love you.
Yeah. I'll be a FanDuel guy if you want to sponsor the show. I'll bet. I promise.
Yeah, but it was, I think it was Tua 3.5. Seems like a good, I think I'd take the over.
Mm-hmm.
I think like CD Lamb was like 10.5 or 9.5 or, kind of fun stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it'd been better story on air if I could find it, but I can't.
You can't.
Which always seems weird. Like, you ever just looking up betting lines and stuff on your phone?
No.
Of like, you've never done that ever before in your life?
Just on ESPN.
That's what I'm, but it's like you could never find what you're fucking looking at. Yeah. It's like, hey, I wonder what the lines are for week 16 in the NFL. And then it's like the first 30 fucking things was like, well, you just wrote an article. You didn't give any of the, you gave 2 and they're not even the same line.
Yeah.
That of like, it's just a shame. That's why we need a sponsor to.
We need a sponsor.
Handle that. Come on, FanDuel.
Or a producer to keep us back on track.
To keep back on track. Yeah.
Hey, fuckers, you're not talking about who you're supposed to be.
Damn it. You got sidetracked again.
Yeah.
You started a conversation. You veered off topic. People are listening, pulling their fucking hair out because they don't know how the last topic ended. And then you never come back and cap it off.
Yeah, we're Sidetrack Sports.
Sidetrack Sports.
That's what our company is called.
So what'd you say? This guy going to be the number 1 pick, and he's going to win 3 Super Bowls, but I do have to tell you, I shit my pants the other day. Let's go down this rabbit hole and then never come back to who that guy was.
Yeah, the fact we have fans is
that's
just
a weird
nice.
thing too.
It's a nice thing.
That is a weird thing.
It is.
But on that note, I think that's about all I've got on the shitting side of things. So
good.
I'm ready to sign off of this bitch.
Let's roll.
All right.
Whiteside.